Welcome back to Global News, your go-to source for the biggest updates from the USA and across the globe. Today, we are counting down the top 10 most impactful news stories you need to know right now. Before we jump in, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you never miss a world update. Let's get started with number 10. Today, first news. Khamenei dares Trump as Geneva nuclear talks resume. As high-stakes nuclear negotiations resumed in Geneva on Tuesday, Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei issued a sharp warning to US President Donald Trump, asserting that even the most powerful military could face a devastating collapse. The remarks came as representatives from Washington and Tehran initiated indirect talks aimed at resolving the long-standing nuclear dispute. Khamenei challenged the American president's assertions of military dominance on X, stating that the strongest force may be struck so hard it cannot get up again. Referring to US warships, he noted that weapons capable of sinking them are more dangerous than the vessels themselves. Khamenei dismissed regime change threats, telling Trump he will not be able to eliminate the Islamic Republic. These talks follow the 2025 Operation Midnight Hammer strikes. Next news, PM Modi and President Macron strengthen strategic ties in Mumbai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron held high-level delegation talks in Mumbai this Tuesday to further solidify the India-France strategic partnership. Meeting at Maharashtra Lok Bhavan, the leaders discussed a wide range of mutual interests, marking President Macron's fourth visit to India. The engagement began with a warm exchange where PM Modi expressed delight in meeting his friend, noting that Macron enjoyed a morning run through the financial capital. Earlier, the French president joined local walkers for a jog and paid a solemn tribute to the victims of the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks alongside First Lady Brigitte Macron. This gesture underscored shared values of resilience against radicalization and violence between the two democratic nations. The diplomatic itinerary continues, as both leaders are scheduled to travel to New Delhi for the India AI Impact Summit 2026 at Bharat Mandapam. This landmark event, the first global AI summit hosted in the Global South, focuses on the pillars of people, planet, and progress. President Macron's participation highlights the deep technological cooperation between the two countries, building on the foundations laid during the 2025 AI Action Summit in Paris. Received at the airport by Governor Acharya Devrat and Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, the French delegation's visit runs through February 19th. PM Modi emphasized his commitment to advancing bilateral ties to new heights, expressing confidence that these discussions will contribute significantly to global progress and future-focused sectoral cooperation. Next news, India and Tanzania strengthen strategic defense roadmap in cyber domain. A high-level delegation from the Tanzania People's Defense Forces is conducting a 3-day visit to India from February 17th to 19 to bolster a 5-year strategic roadmap. During interactions with the Indian Defense Forces on Tuesday, the delegation visited specialized cybersecurity facilities to enhance technical expertise exchange. These deliberations follow the 4th Joint Defense Cooperation Committee meeting held in Zanzibar earlier this month. Both nations are expanding cooperation into niche areas including electronic warfare, artificial intelligence, and counterterrorism. Furthermore, the two sides agreed to initiate Air Force cooperation to complement existing naval and army ties. Military medicine was also identified as a new potential collaborative field, reinforcing the close strategic partnership between New Delhi and Tanzania. Next news, Russia, China, Iran to launch joint drills near strategic Strait of Hormuz. Naval forces from Iran, Russia, and China are set to conduct the Maritime Security Belt 2026 joint military exercise in the waters surrounding the Strait of Hormuz. Russian presidential aide Nikolai Patrushev confirmed on Tuesday that the drills will focus on securing maritime trade routes amidst increasing regional vulnerabilities. The exercise involves surface combatants and naval aviation performing anti-piracy and simulated escort operations. This show of naval cooperation coincides with an expanded U.S. military footprint, including the deployment of 2 carrier strike groups, the USS Abraham Lincoln and USS Gerald R. Ford within the U.S. Central Command area. Tensions remain high following the 2025 Operation Midnight Hammer strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. While indirect negotiations over Tehran's nuclear program continue through intermediaries, both sides maintain substantial military readiness. The Strait of Hormuz remains a critical global choke point, handling nearly 1/5 of the world's oil consumption daily. Any disruption in these waters carries immediate consequences for global energy markets, making these maneuvers a focal point for international security. The drills highlight the complex geopolitical friction between the Washington-led presence and the trilateral cooperation of Tehran, Moscow, and Beijing in the Persian Gulf. Next news, Ramadan 2026 moon sighting live updates. Muslim communities worldwide are tracking the Ramadan 2026 moon sighting in Saudi Arabia as different countries fix their first fasting day. While astronomers say the crescent is impossible to see on the 17th of February due to an annular solar eclipse, religious bodies and courts across Asia and the Gulf are still relying on traditional visual sighting. The start of Ramadan depends on the first visible crescent after Maghrib prayers. If the moon is seen on Tuesday the 17th of February, fasting will start on Wednesday the 18th of February. If not, Shaban 1447 AH will complete 30 days and fasting will begin on Thursday the 19th of February. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia and Turkey have already confirmed that the first fast will be on Thursday the 19th of February, after no crescent was sighted. Next news, the traditions and history of Fat Tuesday, known as Mardi Gras in French-speaking regions. Fat Tuesday is also prominent as Carnival Tuesday, Shrove Tuesday and Pancake Tuesday. No matter the name it is given, the celebration centers on feasting, festivities, and parades prior to the commencement of Lent. Fat Tuesday is observed worldwide, from New Orleans and Paris to Rio de Janeiro and Venice. While the holiday has significant religious origins, it has evolved into a cultural event over the last 100 years, now commonly linked with beaded necklaces, king cakes, masquerade masks, and spirited alcohol consumption. Traditionally, this day is known for its indulgence, following the custom of savoring rich and fatty foods before the Christian season of Lent. Next news, partial government shutdown deepens over DHS oversight. Lawmakers and the White House offered no signs of compromise over the holiday weekend in their battle over oversight of federal immigration officers that has led to a pause in funding for the Department of Homeland Security. A partial government shutdown began Saturday after congressional Democrats and President Donald Trump's team failed to reach a deal on legislation to fund the department through September. Democrats are demanding changes to how immigration operations are conducted after the fatal shootings of U.S. citizens Alex Pretty and Renee Good by federal officers in Minneapolis last month. Unlike the record 43-day shutdown last fall, the closures are narrowly confined, affecting only agencies under the DHS umbrella, including the TSA, Coast Guard, ICE, and CBP. Next news, trial of Stephen McCullough set to open Wednesday. The jury in the trial of a man over the murder of Natalie McNally in County Armagh has been sent home for the day. Stephen McCullough, 35, from Woodland Gardens, Lisburn, has denied murdering Ms. McNally, 32, who was 15 weeks pregnant when she died. He appeared in the dock at Belfast Crown Court on Tuesday wearing a blue round neck jumper and glasses, sitting between two prison staff. Ms. McNally's family and friends filled the public gallery behind him. The jury of 6 men and 6 women were selected and sworn in on Monday for the trial, which is expected to last for 5 weeks. On Tuesday, Judge Mr. Justice Patrick Kinney released a member of the jury who had indicated they would have difficulty in being able to serve during the whole trial. That juror was replaced before the jury was sent out to allow for a discussion around legal issues. Just before lunchtime, it was concluded the legal issues would take some further time to examine. The formal opening of the trial is now expected to get underway on Wednesday. Next news, terror attacks surge in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. A targeted suicide car bombing at a joint checkpost in the Bajar district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has claimed the lives of 11 security personnel. According to the Inter-Services Public Relations, the attack involved an explosive-laden vehicle targeting a Frontier Corps post near the Afghan border on February 16th. The blast completely destroyed the facility and killed a child in a nearby home. This tragedy follows a separate motorcycle explosion in Banu that killed 2 people. These incidents highlight a sharp deterioration in security, with a reported 34% increase in attacks over the past year. Authorities remain on high alert as civilian and security fatalities continue to rise across the region amidst this escalating wave of militant violence. Next news, NASA warns of undetected city-killer asteroids. NASA scientists have issued a stark warning regarding Earth's vulnerability to mid-sized space rocks, revealing that nearly 15,000 city-killer asteroids remain undetected. While large asteroids capable of wiping out civilization are closely tracked, officials state that only 40% of near-Earth objects larger than 140 meters have been discovered. Dr. Kelly Fast, NASA's acting planetary defense officer, emphasized that these medium-sized rocks pose the greatest risk, as they are large enough to destroy entire regions but difficult to spot early. Although the DART mission successfully proved that deflecting an asteroid is possible, experts like Dr. Nancy Chabot warn that no defense system is currently standing by to intercept a real-time threat, citing a significant lack of investment.